Alright, ladies and gentlemen, everyone out there in the crowd and of course everyone over there on the YouTube side, welcome back to another day in the arena. It is 30 degrees over here in Germany and that is actually the perfect weather to host some MK1 sweat sets. Literally, the database is on the mic tonight. VL, what's poppin', baby? Nice to have you back.
Thank you very much for having me here back again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, everyone. Hope you're having a great day, you and your friends and family and loved ones. Hope you're staying safe. And especially like here in Western Europe is getting hit with quite the heat wave lately.
Oh, yeah, it is
and yeah, today I got even more.
So VL is sweating, I am sweating, but VL, you know who else is gonna sweat tonight? Our players. Let's take a look at the lineup together. That is the perfect transition here in the beginning because guys, we gotta talk. We have a fantastic lineup for the community and I hope you guys have some snacks on standby because you're gonna need them. Match number 1, we have TOTALMETA back in the arena after a long time. VL, you remember that incredible TANYA back then? Now TOTALMETA is not a TANYA loyalist anymore. He picked up SEKTOR as a secondary, so that's the character I personally expect here in match number 1 versus ICEPER. Our Nitara Warlord number 1 representing the almighty KB team. SOSED versus JAZWO right after. Certified banger. MOUAZ versus Angel's Creed. Another certified banger.
Yeah, this might be the highlight. This could be the highlight for sure.
I agree with you, VL. This is going to be a very sweaty match, I think. Maybe even a Johnny Cage mirror match. Who knows?
I was about to bring that up, yeah.
But maybe Angel's Creed is going to stick to his main reign instead. But we're going to find that out later on. We have AGENTVENOM versus HONEYBEE, which is going to be another very high-level matchup. And then last but not least, and I personally, I'm very happy about this sign-up here. My boy Dylan is back after a 4-month break, I think. Today versus KAMISAMA, and the last time Dylan played Rain here on stream, but now he is back with his new main character VL, and he picked up the boy Conan. Guys, let's have a wonderful night regardless. I see SEKTOR on the left, and I see, wait, is that TANYA?
TANYA Chameleon? Okay. Not exactly the character I expected.
But VL, this literally is the least played character in our events and maybe in all events combined right now.
Not complaining, because, man, pretty much TANYA. My gosh. SEKTOR Jax. I don't think I've ever seen somebody point that combination to use in event settings.
I mean, VL, you're a way better player than I am. Why do you think people don't play TANYA? Is it because the character really is straight up bad? Or do you think she is just boring to play?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I think it's a mixture of both. Like, she is one of the weakest characters in the roster, bar none, but she's also boring as hell. I mean, she's pretty much always been boring because the core of her game plan is around just one damn string, 4-2-1-1. So, of course, if you nerf that string that she mainly rely on, well, that's gonna affect her severely. And you see, like you mentioned like I forgot who it was, but that was like formerly a TANYA quote-unquote loyalist.
Yeah, that's right.
And yeah, and that. There you go. That right there. Oh my goodness, what was that?
Beautiful, man. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, I've never seen a team like again.
Yeah, I'm freaking stupid. I just realized that ICEPER is on TANYA. And TOTALMETA is on SEKTOR. Guys, the players are mixing me in real life.
Well, guys.
I am the worst tournament organizer out there. I literally have one job when I boot up the stream, and that is commentate what's happening on my display here. And I can't even do that. Why are you people even here?
Hey, listen, brother. This is the core of the way you troll RoboCop. You're not supposed to replace him. You understand?
Yes.
You rips.
SP Bowler, I'm calling the bank right now. I'm giving you these subs back. I don't deserve them today, SP Bowler. No.
It can't be a stream like that when I comment there without anything like goofy happening.
Yeah, that's impossible. One job and man, now I feel bad. But yes, TOTALMETA on the left with SEKTOR and ICEPER. I was so sure that ICEPER is going to play Nitara. That caught me a little bit off guard here. But now back to the match we go. Speaking of Nitara, that's actually the character ICEPER chose right now. And that is, of course, his main.
interesting set player guarding the ground pound too. See them trying to respect the armor and like potentially expecting the EX flame burner. And that's gonna be a jump one, a jump to connect. Oh no, with a little combo drop, but he might armor after that. Nope.
The shimmy works out, and once
shimmied.
again, TOTALMETA running away with it right now. ICEPER not able to find the right answers, but SEKTOR in the right hands is actually a dangerous character. We see VGY play the character
100%.
quite often lately, and yeah, the character has some sauce and is actually a pain in the ass to fight against.
Yeah, like, but if you watch like VGY, Whitetex, Gotham City Goon, just name a few, playing with SEKTOR with different cameos, whether it's like usually Motaro and Tremor. Man, like this character, I think it's easily a top tier one.
I can see it.
In the right hand.
Okay, look at this setup. Darius in the back, going for the low, but that is once again a beautiful conversion from TOTALMETA, picking that up on the
wow, actually killed.
And well, it looks like TOTALMETA actually has an appointment right after this set, because that is a
he's on a speed run this,
so
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
I'm not sure if ICEPER even has a potential third character in the pipeline. Let's see.
Well, for TOTALMETA. Now that we're no longer confused.
Everyone is confused right
Let's
now.
see. I mean, I'm confused. Like, legit, I have never seen SEKTOR Jax put it to use, especially by someone who clearly done his homework. So this is really interesting to watch.
Your wings, then your life. Wishful thinking, SEKTOR.
So, no further character switch for ICEPER. Believes in the power of Nitara to bring this back all the way. We need a reversal 3-0.
Yeah.
And right now, that looks close to impossible, because TOTALMETA is playing with so much confidence. Everything is on point. These dirty little Jax setups on top. Like,
yeah, exactly, again.
ICEPER is in trouble.
Oh, punish? Yeah. Was definitely in range for that one. Does he spin the bar? No, he's saving it. Time to guess. Oh. Guess strong, but not much damage behind it. But he does get the jump one. Forcing the breaker out of ICEPER. Gettable territory he is now.
That was so nice from
Does the counter
ICEPER,
hit?
actually finding
Breaker?
his way
Yeah.
through all these projectiles.
No, oh, this might kill. Wait, actually, let me see. No, he's not going for the fatal blow. Nice block. Goes for a sweep check. Drop down, which reminder does more damage to obviously your opponent than you. As the opponent, as the player, if you
Okay, we
oh, that's
go
probably
for
chip.
the guaranteed chip out here.
Yeah,
And that is actually
guaranteed chip
so
damage.
smart from the boy.
That was very smart. So if I do remember, you lose 2% of your health if you get hit by your own ground pounder. But your opponent, I think, will lose like 5 of it? 4 or 5%?
Yeah, I personally, I'm just happy that we saw some TANYA at least for one single round, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it's been a while. Another good conversion.
So much pressure, but TOTALMETA sitting there like a turtle, blocking everything. No hit conversion here for ICEPER, and that means we leave some damage on the table, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he's like, right now TOTALMETA still has like the health lead. Looks still pretty comfortable. Both of them have no meter. Wow! And just went for it.
Even though we
There's a
haven't
back
seen
3-4.
TOTALMETA for quite some time in the arena, the boys still got it. Like, that SEKTOR is very,
Yeah,
very
I'm not
impressive.
seeing. I was about to say, I'm not seeing any rest from this man. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he has to spend fatal blow. Yeah, he has to.
The scaling
wait,
is
like,
rough, but
actually,
I think
yeah,
it
yeah,
is going to
actually-
be enough here. We still have a few hits left.
Should be.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, okay, barely.
38%. I mean, that honestly is not that much damage, but it was perfectly calculated on ICEPER's end.
I kind of started hesitating because ICEPER was not mashing the buttons during his own fatal blow. So this could have potentially backfired.
Stop it.
There's the
Man,
mix.
I love these Darius setups so much.
This again. Oh.
Why the hell is
think
free
that's
ass
standing for
Diddle
goal.
in my chat, VR?
Yeah, what's good, Diddle? How you doing, man? It's been a minute.
All right.
And there's the back two. Oh. All right, let's see. What's coming next? Oh, little drop here, and this is gonna cost him.
And
yeah,
just
he
like that,
gets the
ladies
game on
and
the board.
gentlemen, we have a match in here. ICEPER is answering back, and even though it looked so one-sided in the beginning, we have a little bit of momentum going for our Nitara Warlord. That means Game 5 is in sight, VL.
Yeah. Yes, it does. So let us see here.
I see the entire fam in the chat. SOSED, Blonde Bomber, of course, Diddle, what's up? Noxiver, Brown Boy, man, the entire squad is here. Let me take a look at the chat prediction. Right now, VL is 58% on total meta, 42 on ICEPER, so quite close overall. But at the end of the day, total meta is still on match point.
I hope so.
You'll be good, SOSED. Of course, no character switch from TOTALMETA. Let's see here. Oh, he tried to get a bit cheesy with the ground pound, but ICEPER was able to stop it, but not for a lot of reward, sadly. Goes for the poke down back too.
Yeah, ICEPER is working on that comeback. Look at these pickups
Oh,
all
there
the
it
time.
is.
I love that so much. Back against the wall, Darius from behind.
Yeah,
But it sounds a little bit wrong when I say it like that, but you guys know it.
Yeah, pause. Oh, gets compressing here. Time to guess, and yeah, there it is again.
And ICEPER, all of a sudden, he looks like a complete different player. And Inferno with the first time message saying, I watch every single YouTube video as soon as they come out, and competed only a few times. Super glad I finally caught a stream here. Inferno, what can I say? First of all, thank you so much for that beautiful message. And yeah, welcome to the live arena. Guys, can I get a warm welcome for our live newcomer? I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And here comes TOTALMETA now trying to close it out via 3-1 is what he wants. But ICEPER, he has other plans.
But this is so. Whoa, what is this? Am I watching a Jack and M11 Jackie mirror match? It's nothing but high aerial mobility here. Again, the counter hit dive kick connects. Does he spend the second bar? Yes, he does. This is not gonna kill.
VL, is it time to set the arena on fire together?
Oh,
ICEPER is so
hold on.
close. Nice call out!
Oh! He's not gonna spend the fatal blow. Oh no, he drops the extended with the backbreaker. The air-to-air dive kick. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game number 5 already.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta talk to you guys real quick, because believe it or not, we start today's qualifier with a game 5. And every arena veteran in the chat already knows what that means. Guys, I need at least 300 emotes. You know, we're gonna start slow today. Just to set a certain baseline here in the chat. 300 emotes, make some noise over there. It is going to be ICEPER versus TOTALMETA, who is back in the arena after, I think, 3 months or something. And yeah, that SEKTOR still got it. Are we going to see a character switch? I'm not sure. But what I know for sure, VL, is that I'm going to press that magic button now. We're going to blast that volume up to 200%. Chat, I can't hear you.
Then your life. Wishful thinking, SEKTOR.
Let's see here. Ooh. Why? I mean, TOTALMETA almost launched him, got himself launched off of his own ground pound because of that kick. And as again, those Dark Mind games have really been paying off. Oh,
but ICEPER with another life lead. Yeah, it would be a reversal 3-0, just as a reminder for the
yes,
community.
it would be. Oh my gosh, she just went for it. Meterless dash kick too. I don't know if that down two was intentional. Nice waist punish. You gonna see Jax again?
Yo, Styles, thank you so much for the gifted sub to our arena newcomer Inferno here. Inferno, enjoy it. Ad-free viewing for you. Thanks to the community.
Ooh. One back too many, and he's gonna pay for it. Set point for ICEPER.
That is ICEPER. I don't know what happened all of a sudden, but everything is working out for ICEPER right now.
Yeah, it was like a light switch. Like, literally like a light switch. Right now he's just cleaning it up. And he's on set point. And again, those risky dive kicks have been really paying off.
The flawless block, reduce that ship damage flying over, but still got caught by the flamethrower.
Yeah, the active frames was so massive on the flame burner. Both hits connected too.
You know what else is massive, VL? Okay, let me stop. I was about to say my forehand, of course. Nothing else, chat. Nothing else!
Nice conversion. And it forces the breaker. Which is only right now. Uh-oh.
That is ICEPER. That is
This
going
one
to be
is
so
going to
much
hurt.
damage. We all know it.
Guess the
Nitara
game.
hurts!
Guess the game. He gets it right. And never mind. There's the jump one
And this
connecting
is-
off of the
It
focus
is
to
actually
down back two.
straight up unbelievable. ICEPER bringing this back all the way. The reversal 3-0 in match number 1. That Nitara is as dangerous as always, but TOTALMETA, it was a blast to have you back on stream here. Thank you guys so much for your time, and in my opinion, that was a 10 out of 10 blockbuster, VL.
Yeah, that was a really good way to start. And just like that with the reverse sweep, ICEPER barely taking it 3-2 over TOTALMETA. Very GG's to both players.
But we are literally just getting started, VL. You know it. Whenever
Oh yeah, absolutely.
we host an arena qualifier, we have an entire backpack filled with sweat sets, ladies and gents. And coming up next, it is gonna be JAZWO versus SOSED. And with SOSED, we have one of the strongest GERAS players in Europe back on the big screen. And I appreciate it so much because I have the feeling SOSED, he competes here just to entertain people out there on the YouTube side, here on Twitch or whatsoever.
That was ERMAC.
So JAZWO on his OG main, on SOSED's end, even though he is, of course, playing GERAS a lot, I still think General SHAO is his go-to competitive main, but his GERAS is insane. So I'm really, really happy about this matchup because I personally think, from a viewer perspective, GERAS as a character is quite fun to watch, VL.
Yeah. There's the good command grab. Sorry, mid command grab. Now I finally get to say it. There's another high command grab coming in.
Hook special,
Patient
JAZWO
here.
dashing up
Hook special.
right into the flames.
Double stagger, which is +3, I believe. And footsies with a command grab as well. And he catches impression here with ducking. And that's gonna be first round for SOSED.
Hammering out is JAZWO. Okay,
Yeah.
I like what I'm seeing from both here. What's for breakfast?
Free jump.
Another throw coming SOSED's way, not able to take it in time.
This guy failed actually because SOSED is not trying to get launched off of a bad grab because, you know, ERMAC Jenny, that's what he does. There's the one stagger into the forward. They're both being pretty simple. Oh, massive miss input.
That looked like an input error. I
Yeah.
don't think that was intentional
Massive
at
input
all.
for sure.
And look what it leads to. We have so much damage. We already broke the 35. There's the break.
Oh, never mind. Breaker. Back grab. Just one not budging. Makes up buttons, but SOSED not falling for it. Oh, this is my hit. Never mind, recovers just in time. We'll try. He was respecting the armor. He has to watch out for the snap. Oh, nice punish actually. Took some meter away. And there's a
Perfectly
snap.
timed Thanos. And that is gonna seal
gonna be
his
it.
fate. SOSED with match number 1 secured. And this GERAS just looks outstanding. As always, SOSED such a technical player since the early MK11 days. You remember that collector back then, VL?
Of course. I remember that for damn sure, and that GERAS as well. Wait, hold on, no. Wait, I play like he plays collector. That was his main character, but I think he did have a Kotal.
Yes, after
as a
that he
pocket?
picked up Kotal as his secondary.
Okay.
And guys, is it only me? I miss Kotal a lot. I think Kotal Khan was such a dope character. I would love to
Yeah.
see Kotal make a return.
As long as he has a mid command grab, we good. And he's not like, you know, bottom tier like
you
Maybe
know,
the chat wants to
vanilla
know. Guys,
MP1
which
11.
character do you miss the most? Maybe you guys on YouTube can drop it in the comments. I'm actually curious. A lot of people apparently miss Aaron Black as well.
Dark Cotton Colony. Stay on the right side of history. How are we to know what that is? Round 1. Fight.
Oh, big launch. Yeah, mirrorless as well. Wait, actually, he's from the bar? I mean, either that way, that was gonna be a launch next to. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. The snap, allowing him to launch off of the overhead due to the missile.
Man, Viella, I have some bad news. I think Twitch is literally down right now.
Fight.
Guys, I'm not sure if you
think it's
guys
the-
are still here, but I completely lost access to my chat.
Yeah, I cannot see any message after that little laughing emote from Business Cat. I can't see anything else. I don't
I
know
don't
if
see
like the
nothing.
same.
Everything is froze on my
Yeah.
end. Guys, don't
stream is still going.
don't get this the wrong way, but if you are watching this right now, I'm sorry and you want to talk to us, you have to drop subs with a message. I'm getting
That is
chat!
so Wait, what? Like, what the hell this
Viella, I
happened?
can't see anything on my
I don't
screen
know.
anymore. This is...
I
I've never
can't
seen
either.
this before.
I can see, like, I can tell, like, the stream is going perfectly. Like, the frame rate is not dropping whatsoever. So it's just the messages. So basically, they would have to DM you if they want to talk to you or me. Like, what?
Man, so this is what it feels like without the live chat? Man, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that
Viella,
either.
this is weird as hell.
Yeah, you almost feel like you're just on your own, even though you're not.
In the meantime, SOSED still swinging, but JAZWO, of course, wearing that armor, saving his life right now.
Yeah. But he has no meter anymore. Yeah, that's the chip damage.
Man, Viella, I honestly don't even want to stream like that. It is so weird without the
It's so
chat.
confusing. Yeah, no, it feels awkward.
I'm taking a look at the Twitch homepage right now. I don't even have streamers live currently. That's how bad it is. For our channel, it doesn't
even see
even
the
display
viewers.
viewers anymore. Nothing. Like there is
Yeah,
no
nothing.
about us section. Now it says failed to determined content classification.
What?
Man, guys, I'm so
It's
confused. But VL,
Yeah.
I
It
honestly
still says
I
MK1
just
for me.
realize how important the live chat actually is. Because this is weird as fuck.
Yeah, because you feel like you just. It almost feels like you just 3 minutes. It's just us interacting with each other. Not only that, but just for the YouTube for a later YouTube upload, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that is actually exactly what's happening right now. But
Yeah,
let's
that's
finish
literally-
this set at least, because SOSED is sitting on match 1 on 3 point. Actually,
Match point,
2-0
yeah.
up.
Nice block.
And now JAZWO trying to bring this back, but don't get it twisted, VL. We saw the reversal 3-0 in match number 1.
That's plus. Should the string. Let's see, 4-2 down back 4, 4-2 command grab. It's gonna call the missile. Oh, never mind. Doesn't spend the meter. We see the armor. Jenna into the down back 4. That's a free jump. Oh wow, that was really good.
And here comes
Getting the
JAZWO, but he
launch for
needs
the
more than
sweep.
this.
For sure. Janet is about to be back again, and as I say that, that is going to be it. Set point for SOSED, and he still has the hourglass fully stacked.
SOSED right now looking like a freaking Dark Souls boss VL. JAZWO not able to find the
Yeah.
right answer. I'm not sure if there actually is one. That GERAS is ridiculous.
Looking ready to go. We're gonna see Janet again. Number 4. Yep. Finishes the string, SOSED not falling for it. Nice duck. And we're rewarding time. Using the missile to secure another full recharge of the hourglass stack level.
Oh, guess finishing the string.
JAZWO.
We see
That's
Janet.
of course
He's going for it.
I don't think it's gonna be that much damage, to be honest. Oh, there's the drop. That's
Oh
even
no,
worse.
massive drop. Yeah. I got some meter. Oh, he might. Oh, let's see here. Nice duck in rewinding time. He believes.
Of course he does.
No
So
meter,
sad
though.
he wants to close this out right now. Okay, oh, and he picked it up!
Oh, he picked it up. Yeah, that's a breaker. He can just take the risk.
And, wait,
Oh.
just what?
Wait, what?
I don't
I think I might
understand
have-
here.
Quitality.
I don't know what just happened, but this might be a disconnection. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure JAZWO, for whatever reason, maybe thought he's gonna get hit anyway, or he can't bring this back. So we see the Quitality versus SOSED. And yeah, at the end of the day, all I can say is congratulations, SOSED, for securing another 20 league points. I think SOSED right now relaxed in our top 10 leaderboard. And yeah, a fantastic player. But here we are, the last 3 sets of the night, Vape. And we start with a freaking blockbuster. MOUAZ versus Angel's Creed is gonna be our... I mean, we can't even call it opener anymore because, yeah, we watched some sets already. But this is gonna be the first match here for the second half of the arena, and I'm kind of excited for this. Be good. So, the players are in the lobby, we are good to go. And for everyone watching this on YouTube, guys, most likely here is gonna be a cut for the YouTube community. Guys, there was a big outtake on Twitch. That means all the channels lost connection for like 30 minutes. VL had to leave. That means I had to bring Vape Coach back on the mic. Hopefully you guys are ready. A big shout out to the YouTube side. Big Curtain is back though with 5 gifted subs, saying no one can hold us down tonight. Big Curtain, thank you so much. Vape, what is this matchup? I see Baraka versus Rain. That is something I did not have on my bingo card.
Definitely not on the bingo card, but it is going to be here right now in Rip's Arena. Chat, game number 1 coming our way right now. And it does look like it's going to be Creed starting us off hot and heavy, which is the way we like to get going, Rips.
Baby, not only in game, you know what I mean?
Of course. You know, that's the reason we're here, brother. Either way, though, this is going to be Creed running away with this thing. What is this Baraka piece we are seeing out of MOUAZ?
And look at this pressure. MOUAZ turtled up over there in the corner, and Creed is saying, come here, I want to talk to you, baby. Man, this Rain is incredible. And I think both of us talked about it the last time. I think Creed is the strongest Rain we have in Europe.
Oh, without a doubt, man. He trains a lot with Bandinos coming from North America, Rips. I cannot think of a better person to train with when it comes to this character. However, MOUAZ kind of going through it right now with this Baraka piece.
By the way, speaking of it, for everyone on YouTube and here on Twitch, tomorrow, Smile Chimp and the Arena is hosting a 2v2 battle, and Bandinos and Angel's Creed are actually signed up for this.
Oh, they always do, man. They always sign up together, man. It's going to be a deadly combination. As I say that, MOUAZ is putting on work with this Baraka.
Oh, the spacing. Okay, MOUAZ trying to bring this back. We see Creed on live support, but that doesn't mean a lot, babe. You know, I've seen crazy comebacks here in our events, in your events over there on the Vape Coach channel. Definitely possible.
It most certainly is, man, but this is the character to do it. Rain definitely with that Janet. Gonna see what he can get done. Locking him in the corner, Rips. This could be deadly right now. We know poking and special is gonna be a thing for both these players. And MOUAZ, he is just pressing right now, and that's gonna do it.
Guys, don't listen to Vape. Whenever he mentions poke special, if you think this MK1 is bad, you have never seen Vape Coach in MK11. Like this,
Listen,
man. Don't even get me started on this. Back to the match.
That was my entire career, but right now, this is gonna be Creed, man. He is gonna be zoning right now, and now... Oh, the whiff.
I like when I'm seeing Creed trying to flush his way to victory, but MOUAZ is ready for it. Beautiful pickup, chasing him down here, catching the backdash.
Very much so. MOUAZ gonna take that lead. This is gonna do some serious damage. Baraka, not a character shy about that damage percentile. Beautiful grab, though, coming from Creed.
And right now, both of these
So the
guys are
shimmy neutron rips. And this is now going tit for tat. Now these two are going back and forth. It's gonna be the toilet that hits him.
Little bro got flushed, but look at this tremor combo. Nice pickup from MOUAZ. This is so close. And guys, this is literally just match number 1.
Flawless block, but he's not able to get anything off of it though, Rips. The low into the Janet, this could be deadly. This is gonna do it. This is gonna be Creed Airlines sending it your way. A game number 1 coming for him.
Creed is back, chat. Yes, this rain is ridiculous. But now, of course, Vape, all eyes on MOUAZ here. Are we getting the Johnny switch?
It's very interesting. You do like to come out just to kind of test the waters, but Creed is showing that, no, I plan on winning with this character, Ribs. This is going to be now MOUAZ back against the wall. Got to make a decision. And by the way, I see this amazing community here at Rips Arena. Guys, great to see you guys, man. Always nothing but love.
That is right. And unfortunately, babe, our stream overlay is still broken because of the, you know, Twitch outtake we had. So, babe, do me a favor. Whenever you see a gifted sub in the chat, since we don't have any alerts anymore, right? Babe, can you make this noise whenever there's a sub?
Oh, absolutely can.
Thank you so much, babe. Because we got to keep track. We got to say thank you here to the community. You know, we can't forget that. Back to the match, chat.
I might actually make that a thing in my stream as well. Either way, we got to focus on this, Rips. It is now time for game number 2. Creed in that lead. MOUAZ still coming out with the Baraka.
Okay.
Beautiful whip punish. The whiffopotamus we are seeing in public. So this is going to be a huge punish coming from MOUAZ into the corner. We go. The lows, the grabs, and the techs. That Janet not paying off as much as it did the first game, though. It does appear MOUAZ is kind of adapting. However, those bubbles, Rips, are going to eat you alive.
Creed is pressing once again, trying to flush him. Didn't work out this time, but there's so much pressure. Whenever you're against the wall versus Rain, you're in for a rough ride, babe.
Oh, man, yeah, just like me on a Saturday night, you are going to be in for the most roughest of rides. However, MOUAZ does appear to be cooking this up. Beautiful up block coming from him.
Shoutouts to all the single moms over there on Facebook Marketplace.
We love you, and we're going to get a response one day, but not today, Rips.
Back to the match.
Always great to see. This is going to do some serious damage. However, MOUAZ is going to break away. That was not going to kill, though. You gotta wonder if that's gonna be a mistake, man. We'll see. We are marching towards the corner. MOUAZ, look at these in and out footsie pressure.
Babe, are we seeing footsies right now in MK1?
We most certainly are, but it's gonna be to the benefit of Sir Angel Creed, man. That is gonna be a round 1 win. He is halfway to winning this. He is starting to walk away with this, Rips.
So the full string, little call-out, caught the backdash once again. I like that MOUAZ keeps dashing up right into his face all the time to keep that Barasha pressure.
MOUAZ, man, you can tell he's getting a little bit desperate here, starting to overextend just a little bit, Rips.
So much zoning.
However, Creed, though, this has to be a little bit frustrating because MOUAZ, man, he has to try to get in. Meanwhile, all these hazards coming from Creed, and he is going to be lighting up that scoreboard. Nice Whirlpool is coming out, gets that shimmy neutron. And Blonde Bomber, yes, I am. I'm just getting a little bit of overtime pay, you know. We like to do things right around here. Either way, toilet back up on the board, Rips.
MOUAZ once again dancing in front of Angel's Creed, but our boy's just backdashing. And he's like, you know, come at me, little bro, but I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Rips, I admire the Baraka, a character we do not get to see too often. He's gonna spend it, hang on. Creed's gonna eat it, knowing that he can definitely tank that hit. However, off the break, this is gonna be curious to see what MOUAZ decides to go with. Doesn't even get the life lead necessarily, and he has a character that can take so much advantage of this spacing. All right, MOUAZ poke special. And that is absolutely gonna nail him. We got a tie ball game here in game number 2, chat. All right, Rips, MOUAZ definitely showing some big signs of life. Keep in mind, Baraka is a character that can really pour it on. Rain is gonna need every bit of that Janet to go in the meanwhile. However, he's stuck in the corner here. And MOUAZ definitely, though, his movement, in my opinion, is his best quality. Able to get in, able to get out. You'll see it with the Johnny as well. That being said, though, this Rain is not going to be denied.
And that is a common thing alongside all Johnny Cage players. They always have fantastic movement in the game vein.
It's like certain requirements, right, Rips, that you need to play certain characters. Johnny, for example, is movement. Okay. MOUAZ, though, trying to get out of this corner. Whoever gets stuck in this corner generally is going to lose this round, and Creed is trying to apply that pressure.
That is the thing in fighting games in general. The corner position is always a big advantage, but right now, Creed just pressing, trying to, you know, break that armor.
Oh, the match is most certainly loose, Rips, and so is this Baraka. We are going all the way across the screen. Look at this corner carry, Chad. And Rips, this looks like it's only a matter of time right now. MOUAZ needs about one more hit. Let's see if Creed can bring this back. We'll need a significant chunk of change.
Oh, wait a minute. Good hit confirm on Creed's end. And now we're in one touch territory, Vape, because one fatal is all Creed needs.
There's no way he actually got that. Here comes Janet. 5 seconds, Rips. I'm gonna do it.
Finish him.
That was a scramble in the end. I don't know how Creed was able to pull this one off, but Vape, he made it.
He absolutely brought that back, man. We were saying MOUAZ needed just that last hit, and he did. However, it's when you have Janet at your disposal, man, you are never safe.
And Xep in the chat is saying, Rips, can you please go over Sikender's latest video? Guys, I think everyone who watches my content on the regular knows it. Guys, I always stay out of everything. I just do my own thing here on Twitch, and I would prefer not to talk about other content creators in any way. You know, I think that's the smartest way here. Going forward for the Arena channel, I'm just gonna stay in my own lane, okay?
Therefore, when it comes to me, he'll make fun of me any single day of the weekend, twice on the Sunday, Rips.
Back to the match we go, and Vape, finally, we see that T1000, the Broke 1000. How the community likes to call him, one of the strongest characters in the game right now, a true mix machine.
Oh, literally and figuratively, man. He is a true machine that is able to mix you. Those 4 threes are gonna be deadly. Let's see what Creed's got. Creed going for the zoner approach. That might be one area where T1000, if he's going to struggle anywhere, it might be the zoning. And Creed trying to take advantage of that and doing a fantastic job right now.
Nice little OS here from Angel's Creed. Once again, we see what kind of caliber these players are.
This armor man going back and forth. Creed is going to get this last hit. This should be close. One more. Drops it with the Janet, though, trying to pick it back up. And absolutely, man, amazing chat, by the way. Shout out to the Southpaw. MOUAZ could have had it right there, Rips. Keep in mind, both players do have armor, though, but it's going to be Creed.
Your magic is inferior.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Rips. Creed sitting here on set point. Definitely not the way I saw this set going. I have seen these two play before. It's usually somewhat back and forth, but MOUAZ right now in a little bit of trouble, in a lot of bit of trouble. We got to call it like we see it.
He really, really is. And I'm a little bit surprised that we don't see Johnny Cage at all here on MOUAZ end. Maybe because Creed is a Johnny main on his own. He's like, okay, I'd rather play a different character.
There's a little bit of something about a mirror match. It really does something to players, man. They don't want to see their own character lose against their own character. But MOUAZ, man, what better character than T1000 to pick up some wins? But Creed is not having it. That's gonna do it.
Creed literally speedrunning his way to victory here. And that is exactly what we mentioned. Creed, I think he is the best Rain main in Europe right now. That is just outstanding.
He most certainly has a case for it, man. Taking out another great European in MOUAZ, man. That is going to do it, and that is going to be set number 3. Or if you're just tuning in, that'll be set number 1 for you, man. An amazing set. Creed going to be rolling away with that.
That is right. And before we dive into the NA side, once again, a reminder for everyone watching this on YouTube. Tomorrow, there's going to be a 2 versus 2 top 8 special. And Angel's Creed and Bandinos are signed up together. So we might have the deadliest Rain team there is in Mortal Kombat 1, and I'm very, very excited for this. Let's take a look at the lineup card though, Vape, because we have 2 more sets in the pipeline. Coming up, it's gonna be AGENTVENOM versus HONEYBEE. That means 2 more Titans.
HONEYBEE, man, an absolute demon, man. We all know who he is, whether you're on the YouTube side, the Twitch side. This man, one of the better reptiles you will see probably in the world, man. AGENTVENOM, not a player I'm too familiar with, but you know what? I see that combat card. Right, keep in mind, this is a character that HONEYBEE is very familiar with because he mained him for a little while, I do believe.
Yeah, T1000 is such a prominent character over there on the NA side, whereas in Europe, we don't even have that many T1000 players.
Yeah, no, you can definitely tell the difference between regions. North America loves their Havocs and T1000s, and I'd say Europe a lot more Sindel. For North America?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've not seen too many of. Actually, no, you're right. Absolutely are. But it seems like Europe a lot more Sindel oriented, maybe a little bit more Homelander oriented. But right now, Agent Venom trying to trying to get out of this corner right now, Ribs.
And here comes Shojinko chilling in the back. Beautiful jump from Agent Venom right after. Honeybee already on life support, but that means access to Fatal Baby.
Oh, that's gonna be Honeybee nailing him. Gotta break him away from that most certainly though. And that's gonna be the round. That should be it. All right, Rips, all right, you talked this man up the big game. Agent Venom, a living legend, living up to that legend. Let's see if he can take out Honeybee, though. It is a long way to the end of this set. And I see you, Boss Makoto, this entire amazing chat. Get ready for some amazing combat still on its way.
That is so right, but right now Honeybee is swinging. And I love to see Honeybee back on his OG main character, Reptile.
Oh yeah, no, this is definitely his best character by a mile. This and Noob Sidebot, man. And this, wait a minute though. Agent Venom though, able to get him in the corner. This could be some devastating damage if he's able to play his cards right, Rips. Good guess from Honeybee, but that's gonna be a punish. Does he spend the fatal? Not quite, and that's gonna be a down two.
Just the get out of my face down two from Honeybee.
Fight.
Yeah, when in doubt, Rips, when in doubt, Honeybee now starting to kind of pull away here. Starting to kind of figure out Agent Venom right now. Going invisible, this is going to be some devastating mix if he's able to turn fully invisible, and he is.
A nice little option select from Agent Venom, catching him while he was invisible. What's for breakfast? Nice flawless block. Beautiful punish.
That's a punish. And Honeybee, Agent Venom can break away, choosing not to spend, knows that he can take one more hit, but now he's got a break, and there it is.
Man, babe, it looks like we have another nail-biter here on the menu for us.
Oh man, that's gonna do it. That's gonna be game number one. Agent Venom Rip starting off very strong. Honeybee able to compose himself and able to keep it together, and that's gonna do it.
There will be nothing left to bury.
Okay, guys, Honeybee looking hungry.
Honeybee looking pretty damn good to start us off. What a way to disarm your opponent, by the way. Game number one in the books. 2 more are going to be required, though. Let's see what Agent Venom does. Let's see if he makes a switch, or let's see if he comes out a little bit more optimally. Game number 2 on its way.
I mean, babe, we hyped up that Omni-Man, of course, so I'm curious if we might see it.
It could be a little bit of testing the waters. You want to see how you do against somebody with maybe your secondary, because if you do well with your secondary, the main is probably going to do a lot better. However, we are sticking all T1K, at least for right now, and Shujinko Rips, a very interesting cameo to pair him with, will add to a lot of sauce.
Definitely one of the coolest cameos in the entire game, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, and they buffed him to high hell, man. You still do have to charge him, which can be a little bit too much to ask for some players, man, who want him readily available. However, Honeybee's still continuing to pour it on that invisible pressure with the Movado as well. Nice. All right, Agent Venom coming through, getting those Shujinko combos we were talking about, Rips.
Hard knockdown. 40% just like that. Man, I always forget that T1000 actually hurts on top of all the mix.
And the corner carry, man. He does some insane amount of traveling here. And right now trying to pull out the Shujinko again. Honeybee not taking any more of that, though. Beautiful mix, though. I'm sorry, not mix, though. Just beautiful counter coming from Agent Venom. This is going to be close right now. This is going to be close. However, no, it's not. Honeybee has got to break away. And the Metal Boner coming to show its ugly face, Rips. That is going to be round number 1.
Fight.
By the way, Reptile, a very, I would say, a middle of the pack character. We've talked about it before, Rips. He's gotten buffed, but never gotten anything game breaking like a lot of other characters have currently at the moment.
But I think the character is in a very, very decent spot. I think Reptile is strong, definitely viable in competitive play. I'll be trying to anti-air, but yep, wasn't smart because now Agent Venom is saying hold that damage real quick.
Yeah, no, Reptile. Oh, he's going Restand City, man. He does not want to give Honeybee the chance to even wake up on him, not even once. Good grab, throws him into the corner. This is where it's going to be won or lost right now. Overhead, though. Shujinko, but Honeybee calls it out. This could be close. This could be the round.
Vape, you jinxed it. He dropped it. I think Vape was a little bit too loud on the mic.
Final round. Fight.
Let's
Nice
see what we
whip
got,
punish.
man. The stand 3. We're going aerial with this one. The corner carry showing its face yet again. Overhead, you don't see that land too often, Rips. And by the way, ooh,
Thank you so much, Vape, for the subscription alert here on the mic. Christina with the tier 2 for 46 months. Christina, thank you so much for that. One of our OG Arena subscribers. And man, that is a long, long time.
oh, most definitely is, man. That is now going to be game number 2 in the book. Agent Venom getting some sauce, getting some technique, and getting some wins with that T1000.
And for everyone who's wondering, wait, what the hell was that beautiful noise? Guys, it is the dynamic duo, Pigeon Vape Coach, featuring the Bosman. Vape, we didn't even have another subscription!
I'm just doing the mating call, man. I don't know what you want from me.
Guys, we are back. We are trying to somehow guide you guys through today's qualifier. We had so many up. Vape?
Reptile. T1000. MOUAZ.
I'm so sorry for everyone who is watching this right now. I promise, usually we are more professional than this. Christina with 5 gifted subs to the community. Guys, make some noise over there. I think I need a new job.
Absolutely, man. We're going to be hitting up those Walmart applications right after this, Riz, but we got to focus on right now. We are tied up 1-1. And Chad, I cannot hear you guys. Let us know you are back here, man. Is Twitch back up?
I
Put
was about
those
to
emotes,
say.
man. Yeah,
It's a
this
little bit
community
too
needs to
quiet
get
in my
louder.
opinion, Vape.
Let's hype it up, man. Let's go and let's roll. Honeybee coming through. The grab gonna be looking good.
The chat is saying, who the hell is dragging a chair across the floor? Babe, what do you say about this?
If we get another sub, I'll continue to dial in those effects. But either way, Honeybee is going to continue to dial in these combos, man. Now firmly, Rips does take the lead.
And Honeybee right now looking a little bit pissed, babe.
Oh yeah, he's not a happy camper right now, but we are got no marshmallows for you. That is going to be round number 1 here in game number 3. Honeybee actually starting to pull away here. And look at this entire community, Rips, going wild.
Yeah, finally, I see a little bit of hype in the chat, Vape. Are you guys entertained?
man,
Hopefully you are. We have fantastic players still in the pipeline after this. DYLANLLLOYD versus KAMISAMA. And right now, I mean, Honeybee and Agent Venom, these two don't need any introduction. Man, I can't even find the right words anymore.
They're hard, Rips. Don't worry. We're going to get AI to replace us any day now. We'll figure it out. However, by the way, the return of DYLANLLLOYD, man, that is going to be... I would have dressed nicer if I knew you had this man here today.
Oh, sliding in those DMs is Agent Venom, though.
It's going to be the round, Agent Venom, man. These two cannot seem to pull away from each other, man, too often. Seem to be pretty somewhat evenly matched, Rips, I would say.
Yeah, this is a super high-level showdown, in my opinion. And Vapecoach, you asked the question, who is Agent Venom? And yeah, this boy is a sweat bro. Coming from the Xbox side, by the way.
Oh, that Xbox side full of sweats, man. Every platform. I'm sure we've even got some sweats on the Nintendo Switch side,
100%.
man. This game...
Babe, we gotta bring Switch Arena one day.
We'll do it, man. We'll do it when we have 5 hours to spare. However, it does not look like we have that time right now. Honeybee gonna be turning invisible in the neutral.
Another back-to-back whiff punish. Honeybee always getting so much mileage out of that sweep into Mavado.
Okay, the 4-3 in public. He is going to be whiffing. That is a class 3 felony if I've ever seen one. Shujinko again, but Honeybee not calling it out. Does not want to take a risk. However, he does have that life lead on Agent Venom. Let's see if he can pull away completely. Sub punish, that should be the game, Rips. Unless he gets meter in time, it doesn't look like we're trending that direction, and
Honeybee.
that is going to do it.
Too calculated. Mavado coming in with the cha-cha, little walk down, just a little bitch slap to the face. Honeybee sending a statement, running away with it, question mark. 2-1 up, and now all eyes on Agent Venom, Vapecoach. Are we finally unleashing that Omni piece?
Oh, man, we will see, man. This is going to be... Agent Venom with his back against the wall has one more chance to make things right. And you know what, Rips? You might as well come out with your main. The T1000 doesn't appear to be working. Let's see what the strategy is.
Is it time? We're back in the character select screen. I know the community is watching the replay right now. And Vape, do you see what I'm seeing?
Oh, it looks
there
like
it
we
is.
got something
We
a little
are
bit...
all caked up, chat.
We got something a little bit more main characterish. I'm hoping for that game 5. I know you are, Rips, and I know this entire community is as well.
Terran shapeshifter.
Round 1. Fight.
The Cheekmaster 3000 back on the big stage. Agent Venom now on his main, trying to bring us to the game 5.
Let's see if he can get double cheeked up on a Thursday night, Rips. That is the question we have at hand. However, we're going to be calling Honeybee out to start things off. However, Flawless Blocks will be showing its face. We are going aerial. This is going to be Agent Venom Airlines, Rips.
And these airlines are not stopping anytime soon, babe. Just look at this damage, 45 to the kisser. Agent Venom right now is on a mission.
And it does appear to be, by the way, I did not see he still has Shujinko. This man is a loyalist. I love to see it. We are only, he just immediately goes to hitting his man. Never ideal. Not recommended by 9 out of 10 doctors, however. We are going to be getting that big punish again, Rips.
Oh, that is going to be once again a lot of damage. Still going, by the way. Number still going up, 46.
Oh, but Honeybee getting just a rare opening right there. Does not convert on it, though, Rips. Interesting to see. And now Viltrumite stance. Honeybee immediately calls that out, Rips. Overhead slam to end things over the Movado. I love this mix, and we're seeing out of Honeybee with the cameo. And Rips, this is going to be close right now. This shouldn't be enough to kill. However, the next one will. He's rearing his ugly head to go on another 1-1 score.
Honeybee trying to outspace him, and now we're so close to chip out territory.
Holy moly, man. Insane. And now, to your point, Rips, Honeybee on set point.
He is.
And Agent Venom on the verge.
And I see Robo, we needed you earlier. Robo, everything fell apart here when you were not around. Like, Twitch died on us at the beginning of the event, then the Twitch chat was broken, then VL had an emergency, had to leave, and now, yeah, the community is left with Vape Coach and me.
Yeah, somehow we got here.
It can't get worse than this.
No, certainly not, man. But I'll tell you what, for Agent Venom, it can get a lot worse, Rips, because this is not trending well for him. Nice, down one. And this is Agent Venom. You gotta get on your horse. You gotta get on your bike. You've gotta get on those P's and Q's.
Babe, I want to see the arena burn. I want to press the magic button real quick.
Are we heading that direction now? Honeybee's gonna have one more thing to say about it. Chat, do we get it? And Rips, one more is all it takes.
Oh, that was so close. Breaker still in play. A little dodge here. That is gonna be a punish!
Like this! Is this gonna be enough to kill? I'm not sure. Somebody, I need a stats guy in chat to tell me, is this enough to kill? I don't believe so. The Movado afterwards, good call out.
This is just unbelievable. Honeybee, aka the Clutch King. He is back today, defeating Agent Venom in a super close match. We were so close to a game 5, but unfortunately, Honeybee said denied.
Yeah, it was right there, man. But just a couple good reads from Honeybee. To your point, man, was able to send it away. That's gonna do it.
Let's take a look at the final replay. Honeybee and Agent Venom, thank you guys so much for being patient while we were, dealing with those issues here on the Twitch side. But Vape, we have one last match in us, and that is gonna be DYLANLLLOYD, who is back in the arena after more than 4 months of not playing, and of course that makes me very, very happy. Dylan, a great guy. Super happy to see him back on the big stage today versus KAMISAMA. This is going to be our final matchup, and once again, guys, thank you so much for being here, for the support, the generosity, the subscriptions, whatsoever, you name it. We appreciate you guys a shit ton.
Something as content creators we know. All right, DYLANLLLOYD gonna be swinging that big sword. KAMISAMA gonna be swinging that big axe, man. Let's see who takes the edge here in game number 1, the final match of the day, by the way.
Let's get it. I know that live chat is asking for predictions. Unfortunately, predictions are broken on my end, so I can't do anything about it, guys. I'm sorry.
Fight.
All right. Just mentally predict who you got winning this, man. This is going to be a tough one for either player. DYLANLLLOYD, he might be out of retirement, but he has not stopped playing this game. The same goes for KAMISAMA, man. Definitely a very sweaty player.
Robo, since the alerts are broken right now, whenever someone drops a subscription, Vapes makes a special noise for it. So I realized that someone subscribed. Robo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, brother. I love you.
I like how I got relegated to bird noise duty.
Wait, did we have another
Insane.
subscriber? Oh no, babe.
It looked like it.
Man,
That's why I
babe.
made the noise.
You can't do
Rips,
it.
I don't make that noise for
Not
anybody.
like this, babe.
I saw the notification. I
No,
wasn't
babe.
sure.
You gotta take your job serious, okay?
I'm sorry, man. Don't replace me, man. This is all I got. We gotta focus on the match, though.
Babe is gonna update his Twitter profile. Professional tournament host, Twitch partner, Rips Arena
Yeah.
sound manager.
Yeah, Rips bird noise maker, man. It's a very good job, man. We're speaking of good job, that's gonna be Kamisama taking it. Round number 1 in the books.
And chat, you know what's crazy?
Round 2.
With that job, Vape actually earns more than Abel does here in the arena.
True. I'm on salary, man. $4 a month. Okay. And look at this, though. We are gonna be mashing, but Kamisama not gonna be putting up with it, Rips.
Kami-sama is a little sweat. Interesting interaction going on here.
And Conan Kung Lao, a combo you don't see too often. Usually the Conan players do like Shujinko, they do like their Serena. However, though, let's see what DYLANLLOYD can bring. He does have the lead, at least for now.
And right now, these boys are swinging. I saw the uplock attempt, but now Dylan.
God damn, I know. It's well deserved in my opinion. However, this is DYLANLLOYD. This could be the round right now, Rips. And this is gonna do it. We know Conan never gonna be short on damage.
I am no dog.
Final round. Fight.
All right, that big swing of that hammer is going. I'm sorry, that axe, man. I'm so not used to it still, Rips. General SHAO not having that big hammer.
Man, yeah, that is very, very weird in my opinion. SHAO without a hammer, it just doesn't feel right.
I know, man. It's just something, man, that this game brought to the table. However, with those confused timelines in these trying times, we do have some different weaponry. However, Conan coming out with that big sword, he is known for. Big stand 2, anti-air coming from Kami. Rips, this is gonna do it. This is absolutely gonna send it home.
Finish him.
And Kami-sama taking the lead versus DYLANLLOYD. And for everyone who maybe just tuned in because there were so many issues today, guys, this is the last set of the night, but we had a super interesting fight card. Let's give you guys a summary in case you missed it. Today's stream started with TOTALMETA versus ICEPER, which was an insane fight. A reversal 3-0 happened here. ICEPER brought this back all the way. SOSED then steamrolling over JAZWO in 3-0 fashion, just like Angel's Creed over MOUAZ, by the way. We hosted this together, babe. AGENTVENOM versus HONEYBEE. Another nail-biter. HONEYBEE taking it. And now we're watching DYLANLLOYD, who is trying to tie things up versus the boy Kami-sama.
And what a set today has been, man. What a set of games, man. Both with VL and both with the comeback we had to do, man. After Twitch decided not to be working anymore. However, we are good to go. At least it looks like.
We started in a super professional way here with VL, and then when Twitch went down the drain, I said, you know what, fuck it, let's get vape.
You said if Twitch is going down the drain, so is this channel, man.
So the arena is going down as well.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. We would settle for nothing less. However, it looks like Kami-sama not going to be settling for anything less than this beautiful combo. The Tremor going to help pick up the damage as well. General SHAO is well assisted by this Tremor.
Nice pick up from Dylan.
DYLANLLOYD, man, he's not too far behind, man. He just needs to kind of get his bearings straight a little bit. This Conan's starting to put up some big numbers, man.
We're trying to look
whipping
for
in
that,
public.
yeah, a little proximity as I think, trying to press a button, see if it connects, but he gets launched instead, and Kami-sama on a mission. Boulders coming from behind. Babe, I can barely keep up here.
No, there's a lot going on, man. The cameos are putting on a show, the players, the characters, overhead, and that is going to be just enough to get it done. Kami-sama is starting to roll here, chat.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, but he was just waiting for him to come in, man.
And that string is so hard to whiff punish because the second hit is so far advancing that most of the players underestimate it.
Yeah, definitely. No, Conan, though, he's able to close that distance super quickly, man. However, again, DYLANLLOYD starting to roll away with this. This is where Conan can do some of his best damage. We are going. Oh, but we just wake up with armor. But we can do that right back at you.
Nice jump. Oh, but wait a minute. The cameo actually parried it.
Just so many interactions that make you scratch your head in this game, Rips. I think we see him time and time again. Good. And you can see Kami-sama trying to call out these cancels. However, DYLANLLOYD gonna get put back into the corner. And That's Serena, man. I do like the switch of Cameo. This will provide a lot more coverage for him. However, that Trema just coming in raw, doing some damage. Good low. DYLANLLOYD, it's now or never, but the Tremor gonna make the decision for him, Rips.
Tremor sneaking his way onto the stage. And just like that, KAMISAMA up 2-0 versus DYLANLLLOYD. Sweep point officially unlocked.
Yeah, definitely, man. DYLANLLLOYD is looking good, man. I'm loving to see the Conan gameplay. Not a care.
Runner Adams, thank you so much. I swear to God, babe, you are an even better alert than the actual Twitch effects.
Maybe you just need to make that your official sound, man. That
Maybe
might be what we need to do.
Runner Adams, thank you so much for the resub here for 16 months already. And guys, yeah, unfortunately the on-stream alerts are broken, but we have Vape for that. Actually, the perfect replacement in my opinion. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the support and especially for sticking around through this super messy stream here today.
Absolutely, man. Remember, if you do sub today, you do unlock the bird noises, man. So a little bit of a bonus there. We're coming out with that movie skin, SHAO. This could be the buff, KAMISAMA, but they don't need any more buffs. Rips on a 2-0 lead, but DYLANLLLOYD now going back to the main saying, let's get something done.
Dylan is pressing, trying to bring this back with his OG main, but the spacing from KAMISAMA throughout this entire set is immaculate.
KAMISAMA just seems to have his number at least for now. DYLANLLLOYD now gonna have an opportunity to clap back here. Let's see what he does. Beautiful back three, though. Will get that Sonya overhead. Rips, that is such a good mix, man. DYLANLLLOYD got him right where he wanted him. Beautiful overheads to go with it. DYLANLLLOYD looks like he is only a matter of time away from putting this away. Let's see what he can do. The Sonya continuing to do some damage, and that kid's gonna be close. And that's gonna be the round, Rips. I think KAMISAMA just kind of accepted their fate on that one.
Yeah, definitely looked like it. Didn't even try to bring this back anymore.
That Sonya, man, that Sonya is working some overtime. Some serious hours this week are getting put in by this Cameo. Overhead, man, everything is starting to kind of land. DYLANLLLOYD, man, he may have seemed to have found a weakness, man, and that is that KAMISAMA blocks low a lot. Now starting to look ready for that overhead, Rips. However, DYLANLLLOYD gonna take to the skies. KAMISAMA not gonna be taking no, at least not too much longer for an answer. And not even waiting around for that Sonya Cameo, man, doing some damage is KAMISAMA. DYLANLLLOYD, all right, finally gets out of the corner, and this is gonna do numbers. DYLANLLLOYD getting that reset up. This is gonna be close. That Sonya, this could be a matter of time.
And this Rain definitely has what it takes to bring this back, baby.
And a switch of characters, Rips, as we know, it can change everything. That fresh coat of paint that players are often looking for is now upon us.
So another big question is, KAMISAMA, are we seeing a different character on his end as well?
We're gonna have to find out, man. KAMISAMA, though, I would not expect. Maybe if you lose one more, maybe you have something in your pocket to maybe come out and challenge this Rain. But right now, General SHAO, take another crack at it. Be aware of the Sonya, Rips, is what I would say. And then let's see if you can get off to the races.
But apparently no switch, at least for now. KAMISAMA believing in the power of the General. That means we're sticking it out for another round at least.
We are going to be bringing that Chameleon Cameo, though, which is going to add a lot of versatility, as we know, Rips, to your character. All right. And this is going to do a lot of stuff for KAMISAMA, man. Combo extensions and raw overheads, man. However, to the corner we go. And KAMISAMA, I'm sorry, yeah, getting clipped out of the air. DYLANLLLOYD jumping on Wake Up. We're going to armor right back, Rips. DYLANLLLOYD, man, I gotta say, looking tremendously better since this switch of characters, man. Let's see what we got. The Whirlpool, you don't want to get involved in that toilet technology. The Glaive not gonna hit because of the, the water ball. And look at KAMISAMA trying to close the distance. This might be enough. However, DYLANLLLOYD does have Breaker, gonna wisely spend it. And we will see, though, plus frames. However, we are still pressing that raw overhead, not gonna hit. That should have been the round. Dylan Lloyd, he
baby,
is whipping in
the
public.
standing to the big lollipop in action chat. Kamisama on match point.
Oh, that was a scramble, man. That was an absolute scramble to the finish. Dylan Lloyd still trying to get him with that Sonya. However, we are going to be hitting him with some plus from some Katana fans. And let's see what else we got. We are now switching positions. Big use of that hyper knee. Kamisama not being shy about their armor ribs.
We're pressing buttons tonight. Once again, here comes Sonya.
And Sonya most definitely going to be putting it on you. Let's see if he's got another one in him. He's got to go for, he's got to be clever about his setups though. Kamisama knows it's coming his way. Just the walk up, grab the 14% to your dome piece. Kamisama though still believes in this round though, and the corner carry from SHAO is going to be second to none. Maybe only the T1000. Dylan Lloyd. This is close, Rips. The next sequence from either player could determine the set.
Is he going for the mix? Looking for the chameleon. Glaive not returning, and that is Ship Out City.
That is absolutely going to do it. To your point, man. Dylan Lloyd, can we get that game 5? Would this be the first of the day? All right, Dylan Lloyd trying to get out this corner, man. And Kamisama looking to punish, a little bit slow on the draw with that anti-air. Overhead slam again from that Sonya. Has him in a very good position, though. Going to be using that armor. Dylan Lloyd starting to wake up here, Rips.
Man, I love the strike throw from Dylan right now.
Dylan Lloyd doing a lot of good work here. The poke in the special, rearing its ugly head again. Dylan Lloyd is rolling. You got to play it safe from here, man. You don't want to overextend yourself. You want to get to that game 5 soundly and securely. And Rips, get that overlay ready because it is go time. Game number 5.
It is time, ladies and gentlemen. And I cannot believe that I'm saying those words again today. We have another game 5 for the community. The last one of the day, guaranteed. It's Dylan Lloyd versus Kamisama. And now we're going to set the arena on fire together. And that means you guys in the chat, you gotta drop your favorite emote, because we need some hype in here. 2 phenomenal players in my opinion, and Dylan, after switching to his OG main Rain, he's looking very, very confident, babe.
I have to most certainly agree, man. But you know what? Kamisama coming out with the pocket. We talked about this. If it doesn't work in game number 4, switch it for game number 5. Chat, I need to see every single one of those emotes. Let's do this damn thing. All right, now smoke against rain. This is going to provide so much more mobility coming from Kamisama. And I see my go run around. I see this a whole amazing chat. Stormbreaker, everybody in chat. Without a doubt, man. Here we go. The last one of the arena for today. However, Riff said, does appear Dylan Lloyd going to be backing up, though. Does not want that up close pressure against, but there could have been a nice big punish.
Beautiful teleport, nice awareness.
Kamisama, man, remember, Rips, all you got to do is just win one game. Your opponent does have no time to adapt to any of this, man. They will not be able to come back out. This is going to be where it all gets laid down on the line. Overhead for Dylan Lloyd. Nice, and there's another punish. Dylan Lloyd with the lead. Oh, but he calls that out. That's unfortunately for Dylan Lloyd going to be the round, Ribs.
Scaling is not going to be a problem tonight because he is already dead.
Oh yeah, man, that is going to be a dead man, most certainly. I see Ninja Mime saying that Smoke is a good Game 5 character. Yeah, exactly, because there is nothing else to do after this. This is going to be the result. There is no adaptation coming from Dylan Lloyd after this. He's got to be perfect this set. I'm sorry, this game. And Rips, it appears to be Kamisama starting to pull away here. You just get the feeling right now.
Right now, it's definitely working out for the boy Kami.
All right, Kamisama, though, needs about 3/4 of a round in order to take this, though. Dylan Lloyd says, I do not want to eat any more of this damage. We are going to be breaking away from that.
Vape Coach, do we actually have another subscription here on the channel? Mad Scientist, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Capt Tony. And shout out to Vape for the stream alerts here. Dylan on live support.
Dylan cannot get hit again, Ribs. And this, the overhead, the low, he's trying everything. I don't know if it's going to be to any avail, and he just gets right up in there, Ribs. That's going to close it out.
And just like that, Kamisama takes it today in a Game 5 situation. A wonderful set. And I'm super, super happy to see my boy Dylan back on the big stage here in the arena after more than 4 freaking months. Dylan, hope you enjoyed it. In my opinion, there was a stellar fight here to end today's qualifier event. And yeah, just like that, chat, we gotta talk. Even though I have tears running down my face as always, whenever I have to end the stream, Vape, I'm gonna start crying, so I try to keep this nice and short. Thank you guys so much for being here today, for spending time with us, for the generosity, and especially for sticking with us throughout the entire day here, because Vape, so many things went wrong. We had server problems, then we had a commentator dropout. Luckily, Vape was able to save us here in the arena, and just like that, we made it to the end of the stream. We're gonna be back tomorrow with more MK1 action and 2v2 action even. Don't forget it, tomorrow it's gonna be sweaty in the arena. Everyone stay safe and healthy, but for now, we're out. Bye bye.